Hey y'all, I'm Crystal and I'm here to help you achieve your goals through self-love, confidence, mindset, possibly a couple other things, and the law of attraction. I'm still getting this whole intro thing down, so don't mind me.
Y'all get ready because we about to raise your vibe and get aligned.
You are watching Captivating Confidence with Crystal.
That's me.
I never remember to say this, so I'm literally interjecting this somewhere in the video. If you like what you are hearing, please subscribe. That's all. Thank you. Today, I am talking about the B word and why you shouldn't use it when you're trying to manifest what you want. And keep in mind that we are always trying to manifest what we want, so you should never use it. And no, I'm not talking about a cuss word. I think, a cuss word here and there is good and healthy for everyone. I'm talking about the word but. You know why? It's because a lot of people don't really catch it when they say it. I'm talking about when someone is like, oh, well, I would really like to do this, but I don't have time. Or I would really like to do this, but it would take too long. Or I would really like to do this, but I'm not sure if I would be any good at it. Okay, so you're saying that you want to do something, but then you are turning around in the same sentence and reaffirming an excuse for why you cannot, should not, would not have that thing that you want or do that thing that you want to do. So I think that this is one of those things where it's like once you are aware of the fact that you have this habit, it's going to be way easier to catch yourself doing it and to stop yourself and rewind and rephrase. Honestly, nothing good comes after a but in a sentence. Nothing good comes after a but, if you think about it. Unless you're just saying something negative and then saying but, and then reaffirming something positive in its place, which in that case, just don't even say the first part of the sentence. So leave the buts at home, okay? The only but that you should have on you is the one behind you. Leave the rest alone, because we don't do buts here. A lot of people don't realize that when you're saying the word but, what normally comes out afterward is a subconscious excuse. And a lot of times we don't even know what that is. It's just like, okay. So for those of you who have dogs that really love to be outside, and you are walking out the door, do y'all ever have that moment where your dog tries to eat and like they're tailgating you like you're a NASCAR driver and they just like try to get out the door with you? Mine does that every morning. So that's what I like to think of a but as. It's like literally a subconscious excuse that like just tags on to the end of what you were saying you wanted, and it flows out and just reaffirms itself through your voice and through your thought that you didn't even know you had. So there you go. Watch out for those tailgating thoughts, because they do have a tendency to sneak out. And when they do, it's no big deal. Just turn around and flip it into something positive. Even if you catch yourself saying like, oh, I would really like to do this, but I don't have time. Actually, no, I really want to do this and I do have time. So I'm going to actually start doing that today. Look at how easy that was. I'm telling you guys, this will change your life. It's the little things like this that add up to building that whole new life of your dreams that you've been wanting this whole time, but for whatever reason, oh, there's a but, thought you couldn't have. And you can. And there's no reason why you can't. So go out there and get it, but leave the butts at home. But is a bad word from now on. Let's just go with that. No more buts. No more buts. Throughout this process, as you're catching yourself saying but, pay attention to what comes after that, because those are the limiting beliefs that we want to destroy. As you become more aware of what you're saying when you're saying it, and say you're talking about something and then a but comes out and that alarm goes off like, oh hey, pay attention. You follow up with that limiting belief. One easy way to just absolutely conquer that limiting belief is to go ahead and write it down. Write down the opposite, and that's going to be a good affirmation for you. That's what you're going to drill into your head, and then just blacklist that limiting belief, because we don't need it anymore. It served its purpose because it made us aware that we had a mental block, and now we're going to change it. So it's literally no big deal. Basically, we're energetically canceling it out on paper and in our mind. We're not going to think it anymore, and anytime we do, we're going to turn around and do that affirmation. So keep those affirmations handy, and that's the only time that I'm going to say that you can use but is during this process when you are trying to figure out what those limiting beliefs are and you're trying to stop saying but. Because as soon as you try to stop saying but, you're going to realize how often you say but. And then you're going to be able to basically be limitless from there, because this whole thing, this little bitty habit can just spiral into something that just, you could end up conquering all your limiting beliefs in a very short amount of time just by paying attention to what you're saying out loud or what you're thinking in your head. And that is it for today, but tomorrow I am going to talk about, what am I going to talk about tomorrow? I'm doing this thing where I post a video every day for a certain period of time. No promises. That's a lot of commitment. But, well, look at me go. Okay. Turns out I have some work to do myself in that area still. But, oh my Lord. Okay. Bye.